you of that.
Seems to me you're trying to tell us something. Well, go on, you're dying to spit it out.
You're damn right I am. There's going to be a whole new set of rules around here from now on. You're looking at the new Deputy Governor. Now work.
Well, I've heard of jumping the gun, but this is ridiculous.
What is...
Joan, the bulletin hasn't even gone out before she's out announcing a new appointment to everyone in person.
Charming.
Oh, very systematically, of course. Moving through all the work areas, one by one, just far enough ahead of me not to cross paths. I've been spending all my time fending off questions.
Better have a word with her about undermining officers in front of prisoners.
Well, morale's taken a nosedive. Oh, and another thing. She's called work to a halt in the workshop. Claims the new tools are a security risk.
Damn the woman. I approved those tools myself.
Oh, she's grabbing it with both hands, Anne.
Thanks to her new mentor, James Dwyer.
I wish I knew what was really happening. I mean, Joan's tried every trick in the book, but this time it's come straight from Dwyer. Now, there's got to be a connection somewhere.
Well, they're both certainly ambitious.
And not above playing dirty.
Question is, who leaked the information about the whiskey and the tennis balls? Assuming it's true.
Well, it's not the sort of information an officer would get. And the women are too clever to let it slip.
There is another possibility.
One of the women working with Joan. Well, that won't be pretty when the other women find out about it.
That Meg Morris will be the one to watch. Real little ball of muscle, I reckon.
Get out, it's Moran, all that bloody army training.
Hey, yeah, I can't figure out how I'm still allowed to play. Thought I'd be cleaning out the dunnies by now.
Got herself enough satisfaction breaking a good news to us.
Yeah, that's all we need, the bloody freak pulling the strings.
Yeah, Mrs. M must feel rotten. Second time she's been shoved out.
Yeah. Nothing to what Renault's going to be going through. The freak will be nipping at her heels all the way.
Oh, come on, Chook, stop worrying. You're not going to have anything left. You're going to get out, no worries.
Oh, sure.
Well, look, think of Stevie boy out there pining for you. That'll get your mind off it, eh?
Hey, listen, do you fancy a bit of fresh air? Join us on the team.
Thanks, but I'll sit this one out. I've never been very good at sport.
Well, don't say I didn't ask you.
You know, you should have said yes. Doesn't matter if you're no good at volleyball. It's joining in that counts, especially if you want to make friends here.
It's just the way they treated me before.
Oh, yes, but...
Look, I just don't want to put myself into something I'm not ready for, that's all.
Well, try to participate. You'll find they're good people underneath.
Look, I'll come out and watch.
Egbert, come on, don't keep the parole board waiting.
Suppose we'll be seeing you outside then, Miss Ferguson.
What was that, Connors?
Well, now you're Deputy Governor. I thought you'd be captain in the officers' team. Oh, good luck. Good on you, Chook.
Good luck, Chook.
Well, girls, how about we do a few press-ups before we up and out, eh? You'll find she's been an exemplary prisoner. I had her doing clerical duties and she was very efficient.
I see you eventually withdrew those privileges from her.
For a minor misdemeanor, but she's very intelligent. I'm sure she's learned her lesson. And if it hadn't been for her, we wouldn't have uncovered that fraud scheme of Adrian Bullock's.
Nevertheless, there are a few questions we'd like answered before we consider the girl eligible. Can't go making any hasty judgments, can we? It appears to me that you're two people, Miss Egbert.
Beg your pardon?
Well, you're an ideal prisoner, according to Mrs. Reynolds. Intelligent, efficient in what you do. But you're also involved in virtually every scam that the prisoners carry out.
I don't understand.
You're well liked by the other women.
Yeah, I think so.
Any particular reason why you're so chummy with them?
I don't know.
Isn't it because you help them out? It's no secret you stole information from files and reception.
No, I never. Only once.
It's more than that, isn't it? Oh, we know how the system works inside. People who do a good job for the top dog end up very friendly with them.
I just like her, that's all. Look, I've tried to keep out of trouble, honest.
Honest? I hardly think we could call you honest. Not when it comes to things like Scotch whiskey in tennis balls.
What?
Alcohol was smuggled over the fence inside tennis balls. Oh, don't look so surprised, Egbert. You must have enjoyed it. Probably got quite drunk even, did you?
I can't remember.
Do you suffer from memory lapses? It only happened 1 month ago.
And there's the remote-controlled car, the one that you fixed a couple of weeks ago. You did fix it, didn't you? You handed it over to Connors so that she could use it to bring cocaine in. Isn't that true?
Look, I fixed the control unit. I didn't know it was going to be used for anything like that.
Of course you didn't. You're too intelligent to get that involved, aren't you?
Don't know
What
why
I
I said
can't
yes in the
understand
first
is
place.
how a woman
You know I'm not a
her
physical
size
person,
could slip
Joyce.
past a guard.
The more I think about it, the more professional it looks. It's not a loose end anyway.
Well, I hope she's
I
thinking
must
of her
have done it when I
health.
was pulling
She's
them on
better,
earlier.
but she's far from being her old self.
Shouldn't have to wait long. Police will certainly get a lead in a minute.
Well, I don't need that.
That's not for you. It's to keep my hair in place.
Certainly look professional, Joyce.
Oh, do you think so? Thanks very much.
I think the whole thing's ridiculous.
Oh, Mervyn.
Not you, love. Me playing, I mean.
Not getting cold feet, are we?
No, but we're 2 players short, and I haven't done anything like this in years.
You're not the only one, Mervyn.
I don't know how Mrs. Reynolds will prove it.
Because it's good for morale.
Good for you, Joyce. Like a bit of physical exertion to get the old ticker going, eh?
That's what I'm afraid of.
Oh, come on, Mervyn. If I'm going through with it, so should you.
I feel like a Christian being fed to the lions.
Well, let's not keep them waiting. Come on.
Come on, Pet.
Oh, well, if it isn't me old mate Slime. Hi, Reed. Oh, sorry, darling. Haven't quite got me eye in yet.
Careful, Reed. She might think you got it in for her.
Oh, she's pretty good at that, aren't you? Why don't you come across and join the girls? What do you reckon, girls? We get her in the team? After all, she did us a big favour getting rid of Lou.
Yeah, for her own stinking reasons.
Ooh, stop hogging the ball, will you? Wake up, will you? What's a catch?
Oh, bastards! You're right. She's no good at catching. We'll have to kick her out again. You want to stay breathing? Get invisible.
Hey, here they come.
All right, I wouldn't be too confident if I were you lot.
I bet you other ones.
What other ones?
Other players? You're supposed to have 6.
Oh, we had a couple of late withdrawals through illness.
4's enough to beat the pants off you lot.
Oh, there's no way we're getting you an excuse for losing. We're going to have to even up the odds, girls. One of us is going to have to play with them.
Look, I'll volunteer.
No, we'll draw straws. You got your matches there, huh? Oh, yeah. Whoever gets the short one's going to have to play with the screws. Officers. Thank you.
Look, why draw straws? Nance already volunteered.
It's got to be fair and square, and whoever wins is going to have to make sure they play properly, because the opposition's going to need all the help they can get.
I always win the water.
Well, at least with you behind me, I won't cop it in the face again, will I?
extra height against Rita here.
Oh, look, I'll play on my knees if you reckon it'll give you a show.
I suppose we better get started.
We've got an umpire. Hey, Williams! Get your butt over here, you're refereeing. What are we going to do to him, girls? Hey, let's flip, see who's going to serve.
Right. Call.
Heads. Heads it is!
How long do they usually take to decide, Miss Ferguson?
Oh, in your case, Egbert, I'd say not very long.
Come on, Nance. I told you you'd enjoy it. What do you mean? I bloody well saw it land. It was out.
Are you favouring them or something? I reckon it was in.
Oh, bull.
Goodbye, foot, and you know it.
Oh, don't get so upset. We've got to abide by the umpire's decision.
Don't serve so bloody well this time.
Same again, Alice. Now we've got this game sewn up.
Alice!